Good evening. On behalf of the faculty, administration, and staff of the Donegal School District, I would like to welcome you to the 64th Annual Commencement Exercises for Donegal High School. At this time, I would ask you to remain standing and honor America as Donegal senior Amanda Peters sings our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. We will begin this evening's program with a series of student presentations. It is now my pleasure to present to you the president of the class of 2018, Andrew Erb. Andrew.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class of 2018's graduation ceremony. I thank you all for coming out to show your support to all the seniors graduating. Each member of this senior class has spent countless hours preparing for this moment, graduation. Some of the seniors in front of me have been a part of Donegal School District since kindergarten, and some of the seniors moved into the district at some point during their education. But no matter when they joined the tribe, they each have been involved in a pretty spectacular class, the class of 2018. Thinking back over our last 4 years in high school, I see just how special our class is. Collectively, our class has taken 196 AP exams. We have students that have won 6 medals in various sports. We have students that have won awards for their theater productions. Some of our classmates have won state titles in field hockey and softball. Our class made up one of the best student sections that I have ever seen at Donegal. We have artists that have pieces that are just incredible, and in my opinion, should be hung in museums. Members of our track team have run and jumped times and distances that have set school records. The musicians that are members of our class are incredible. If you have seen one of the concerts that these individuals put together in the winter or spring, you know that they are the best. And if you were at one of the musicals in the past 4 years, you know that our class members have extreme talent. The list of achievements and talents that our class has goes on too long for me to mention everything, but that was just a little bit. I will forever remember being part of this amazing class. I have memories with so many of you that I will never forget. Long bus rides on away games, rehearsals during musical season, summer practices, classes we've had together, and conversations in the hallway that I've had with so many of you. I thank you for each one of these memories. I want to thank all of the teachers and staff at Donegal for everything that you have done for me and for my fellow classmates. We could not be here today without the help of so many of you. Thank you for everything you have done for our class and will continue to do for the future classes at Donegal. This is the last time all of us will be in the same place at the same time. So look around you. These are your classmates. These are your friends. These are your fellow Indians. No matter what you do in the next 4 years and for the rest of your life, remember that you will always and forever be a part of Donegal's class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. At this time, our senior chorus members will present their senior song, Our Journey Continues, written by Greg Gilpin. The chorus will be directed by Mrs. Megan Catterbone. I would ask that Billy Edie's parents please report to the center tunnel right at midfield, if they would please. At this time, I would like to present to you our student speakers. Our first speaker will be the valedictorian of the class of 2018, Alice Fernald. I'm pleased to announce that Alice will attend Clarion University. Ladies and gentlemen, Alice Fernald.
Good evening, fellow classmates, administrators, teachers, parents, and guests. In our technological world, we're used to instant feedback and information. We have constant access to the internet and the people around us. Although there are definitely benefits to the efficiency that the internet provides, it is easy for us to be distracted and lose sight of meaningful goals. We often forget what is truly valuable as we seek immediate gratification. Goal setting gives us a practical way to intentionally chase a larger purpose. It provides direction towards something we care about and helps to keep us accountable throughout the process. When we clearly follow a goal, we can experience and track our growth as we work to improve. In this pursuit, when there is a strong desire to obtain something worthwhile, we are motivated to act and make sacrifices in order to grow. Because we have a meaningful goal and are willing to give up immediate comforts for it, we not only enjoy reaching our objective, but we can also find value in the learning process. In my time at Donegal, I have experienced the benefits of goal setting and sacrifice in many different areas. When I write a paper, I do a lot of annotating and outlining. I usually write all over sticky notes or a book in order to arrange my thoughts into something cohesive. My best papers are often the ones that take the most energy and intense thought beforehand. During this process, the outline is the practical plan that I follow as I work toward the final draft. A planned outline serves as a blueprint, providing us with direction as we develop the piece, making it easier for us to write and turn our ideas into an understandable and logical essay. However, the outline cannot stand alone. It has to be driven by an important idea and reveal something that we care about. In order for the paper's outline to be able to properly direct, we need to have the desire to share something. It has to matter to us. In the same way, we can organize and outline our goals in life, but they must be supported with a worthwhile purpose. When we follow something that is important to us, we are substantially more motivated because it means a lot to us. In athletics, I have learned to set goals both for myself and as a member of a team. When driven by authentic desire, these goals give direction and provide us with a way to keep each other accountable. They help us to set a standard for what we desire to accomplish, and they serve as reminders to keep us on track. Our goals lead us to make sacrifices in order to achieve a more lasting objective. We learn to surrender our current comforts as we push through workouts, preseasons, tough losses, and changes. Each day of training, we patiently prepare to succeed in reaching our goals, knowing that they will be worth the effort and delay. Choosing to give up what is easily accomplished, delaying instant gratification, we work towards the desired end: success in playoffs, a personal record, improvement, or fitness. Likewise, when our other goals in life are supported by a meaningful purpose, they are worth the loss of present comforts. Deciding to give up things that are easily obtained and striving instead for our valued goals, we can appreciate it at a greater extent when we reach them. Similarly, our friendships become deeper and more meaningful when we decide to give up immediate gratification in order to intentionally work toward developing our relationships. When meeting someone for the first time, it is easy to present a polished version of ourselves in the hope that we will seem likable, even if it is not an accurate portrayal of who we really are. We readily avoid uncomfortable subjects and difficult discussions that could disrupt the service-level relationship. However, when we choose to put effort into a friendship and to work to genuinely understand the person, a quality relationship can develop. Sacrificing the initial feeling of being liked and deciding instead to have necessary and uncomfortable conversations, we start to grow a more authentic and lasting friendship. Our goal, a deep and valuable relationship, is worth the effort and commitment, so we give up our immediate desires and comforts in order to obtain it. After sacrificing the easy road, we not only enjoy success at a different level when we obtain the objective, but we also better appreciate the process. Although it is difficult to constantly surrender immediate enjoyment and comforts, there are everyday benefits from working toward a goal that are still present. When writing an essay, the individual can better realize what he cares about through the drafting process. He can see each section develop as he follows the detailed outline and can reap the benefits of writing with thought and effort for a specific purpose. When there is a clear goal in front of him, every paragraph is rewarding and he appreciates the progress. In a similar way, the athlete, despite the current pain she feels, knows that she is in the process of reaching something greater. She can complete every hour spent in technical training, every run, and every lift, experiencing a sense of accomplishment in each small improvement, even though she has not yet reached the final goal. The progress she makes is evident through her daily accomplishments, so the process is much more meaningful and enjoyable. Likewise, when a friendship is developing through the genuine efforts of the people involved, there are advantages along the way. A person who sacrifices his immediate social comfort and chooses to have authentic conversations can learn to appreciate the atmosphere of a growing relationship. He will begin to look for similar qualities in others, for he realizes the value in being part of a deep friendship. Even though we are waiting for something greater as we strive toward our goals, working through each step is rewarding in and of itself. When we have a purposeful goal to chase after, it is worth the sacrifices that it takes to reach it. Each of you has been given a variety of talents, interests, and abilities. Some have been gifted with artistic hands, others with mechanical minds, and others with the ability to listen and encourage. There are those who are keenly observant, those who are skilled in debating, and those who are quiet leaders. Use these gifts as you set goals and work toward them. Take the risk and give up your present comforts in order to attain a more lasting objective. Perhaps it is an important audition, a challenging class, or a job that is difficult for you. Do not be afraid to reach for a goal that is beyond your comfort zone. It may not be a quality paper, athletic achievement, or lasting friendship, but ensure that it is worthwhile and matters to you. Today, we celebrate the goals and achievements we have reached in our lives up until this point. As we move forward, let us choose to strive after meaningful goals and be willing to work to obtain that which is worthwhile.
Well done, Alice.
Our second speaker this evening will be the Salutatorian of the class of 2018, Ellen Grosh. Ellen will attend Gordon College. Ladies and gentlemen, Ellen Grosh.
Friends, family, staff, administration, and fellow graduates, on this last day of school, allow me to take you back to the first day of the year, at the corner of First and Lasts. I passed many streets on my way to my new corner bus stop, the young families of K through 3rd Streets, the new elementary students of 4th through 6th Streets heading to their bright yellow buses, parents giving one last look at their big girl or big boy, all ready, set, go for the next 9 months. The streets of 7th through 9th were more rushed with activity, the young teens trying to look their best, some by glitter and bright colors, some by their favorite hoodies boasting phrases of personality. I smiled as they rushed for their buses. Between 10th and 11th, there could be heard stray alarms, and teens of all shapes, sizes, and styles filled the sidewalks. Many were already snapping their way through the groans of the first day blues. Others threw arms around old friends they hadn't seen all summer. But I didn't stay long. Something caught my eye. The corner of First and Last. It was not that much different from other streets, but the teenagers who stood around this stop seemed a bit out of sorts. Most were anxious. And friends, I must inform you, this is where I found my stop on the way of School Lane. For these were not just any anxious teenagers, they were the seniors. They respect their title they've waited to have, and they stand all shuffled together as if they're waiting for someone to tell them what to do next. It was our last first day of school. It was our last time finding a new locker. It was our last time having an opening class meeting. It was our last time being a student at the big rival game on Friday. However, it was our first time being in the front of the auditorium. It was our first time being the oldest. It was our first time shouting our new unified identity, senior, senior, senior. Throughout the course of the next 9 months, we would continually meet at this corner. Last Spirit Week, first Spirit Stick, first homecoming queen of our class, last homecoming dance, last game, first senior song circle, last curtain call, first senior night, last team meeting, first time trying that one thing you never got to do, all at the corner of First and Last Streets. Now, one does not stop forever at the corner of First and Lasts. There is a crosswalk. All of us look at it. It looks different to all the seniors. Some see it as a yellow brick road with a beckoning glow. Others see faded lines and heavy traffic. Some see the signal turn to walk. They step out and cross School Lane, leaving all their last street trinkets behind. Others cross after looking both ways, and still others hesitate longer, collecting their last street belongings with a deep sigh. I turn my face around to see the new corner sign after crossing School Lane. My vision clears, and what a sign it is. It had signs of all different shapes and sizes, signs with ancient old-style script, signs with brand-new bold colors, and signs pointing in all directions. It was the corner of Choice and Consequence streets. It was full of people. Surrounding the corner, there were inviting, brightly lit shops advertising their successes. There were quiet side streets that hinted security and wealth. There were even planes and buses ready to take the new arrivals around the world. My mind was flooded with the possibilities on Choice Street. I was almost caught in the chaos of all that greeted my arrival when I remembered the people that crossed with me. It is here where I found myself saying goodbye to old friends as we split paths to traverse our own roads. Our time at the corner of First and Last was over. The only thing I had with me to remember it, a tiny green tassel, a few scribbled notes, a mind shaped by memory, a heart touched by kind and humble beings. And I took my last look at all of us together at this corner. Now let us take our first step down Choice Street. Thank you.
Next, it is my pleasure to present several academic awards to our graduating seniors. Assisting me will be the Director for Secondary Education for the Donegal School District, Mrs. Amanda Han. Our first award, the Mountjoy Lions Club Valedictorian Award. This award is presented to the highest ranking student in the class in scholarship. The recipient of this award is Alex Fernald. Congratulations. Our next award is the Marietta Charitable Trust Salutatorian Award. This award is presented to the student second highest in scholastic rank. The recipient of this award is Ellen Grosh. Congratulations. The Mountjoy Lions Club Career and Technology Valedictorian Award. The Career and Technology Valedictorian Award is presented to the graduating senior who ranks first scholastically at the Career and Technology Centers and has exhibited qualities of leadership and service. The recipient of this award is Alana Tipping. Congratulations. The VFW Post 5752 of Mountjoy Career and Technology Salutatorian Award. This is presented annually to the by the VFW to the graduating senior who ranks second scholastically at the Career and Technology Centers. The recipient of this award is Nicole Gockley. Congratulations. Next, I will ask Mr. Jeffrey Furman and Mrs. Susan Height to come to the platform and the podium. They will present the Donegal Education Association scholarships.
Good evening. On behalf of the teachers at the Donegal Education Association, we are pleased to present 4 $1,000 scholarships to 4 deserving students in the senior class. The award was based on achievement, need, and aspiration. The recipients are Silas Bulkwalter, Ellen Grosh, Katrina Lawrence, and Jamie Walmer.
We are also pleased to present the Ruth Gantos Scholarship. This $2,000 scholarship is given by the Donegal Education Association to a college-bound senior who has exhibited a dedication to the total education process. This award was made possible by the generosity of Ruth Gantos, a former Donegal High School social studies teacher. This year's recipient is Haley Grosh. The Mary Ann Kesey Memorial Scholarship. For over 35 years, Mary Ann Kesey taught mathematics to students at Donegal High School. Mary Ann more than taught students, she inspired them to do their best and was a role model for them as well. She promoted the importance of math education to all and encouraged students to pursue careers that included mathematics. It is in the spirit that this $1,000 scholarship is awarded to a student who plans to attend a 4-year university majoring in a field of study where mathematics is prominent as part of the curriculum. Such majors would include, but are not limited to, math education, mathematics, engineering, actuarial science, and so forth. This year's recipient is Charlotte Garner. Thank you very much.
At this time, I will ask Mr. Michael Szymanski to please attend to the podium. And Mr. Szymanski will present the GlaxoSmithKline Biological Scholarship. Mr. Szymanski is the GlaxoSmithKline Marietta Site Director.
Good evening. The GSK Marietta facility is believed to be the oldest continuously operated vaccines manufacturing site in the world. We are proud to be part of the GSK Vaccines organization as a manufacturing facility which produced over 93 million doses of life-saving vaccines last year. This GSK scholarship is available to students pursuing post-high school studies at a four-year accredited institution of higher learning. The course of study should be relevant to GSK vaccines such as science, health, engineering, business, or finance. The selection criteria is based on a completed application, including a personal essay, an interview, completion of school and community service work, and a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.35. With this award, we really strive to recognize applicants who exemplify our mission of doing more, feeling better, and living longer. This year, we are pleased to be able to award a $4,000 scholarship to a graduating senior who has met the established criteria, but more importantly, one who has shown she has a passion for making a difference. On behalf of the entire staff at GSK Vaccines Marietta, I am honored to present this scholarship to Grace Miller.
Congratulations. Our next award is the Kemp Zangari Humanitarian Award. Kemp Zangari was a social studies teacher at Donegal High School for 24 years. This memorial award is based upon the life Kemp lived, which exemplified honesty, kindness, and compassion. Mrs. Zangari and the Scholarship Selection Committee have decided to select two recipients this year, each receiving $1,000. The recipients are Kylie Lorio and Ellen Grosh. Congratulations. Our next awards are the Donegal Foundation Healthcare Scholarships. The Donegal Foundation originated in 1991 with an endowment from the Norlanco Medical Association. Each year, the Donegal Foundation awards two $1,000 scholarships to seniors who plan to pursue post-secondary education related to the healthcare field. This year, the recipients are Charlotte Garner and Grace Miller. Congratulations. Our next award is the Donegal Foundation STEM Scholarship. This scholarship is available to students interested in pursuing post-secondary education related to the fields of science, technology, engineering, or math. STEM. The recipient is Silas Buckwalder. Congratulations. The Donegal Foundation Community Service Scholarship. This scholarship recognizes a student who has actively served their community by volunteering of their time and talents throughout their high school years. The recipient is Kylie Lorio. Congratulations. At this time, I would invite Mrs. Audra Brackbill and Mrs. Nicole Marsh to the podium. They will present the Donegal Arts Association and Performing Arts Awards.
Recognizing the fact that not all students are talented in front of the lights, and that many students have given of their talent behind the scenes as well, the Donegal Performing Arts community, a group of parents supporting the performing arts, wishes to honor 3 members of the senior class for their contributions. This year, a $250 cash award is presented to the seniors who, in the opinion of the production team, have contributed the most during their years at Donegal in the areas of onstage, backstage, and tech. The onstage winner is Ellen Grosh, the backstage winner is Alice Fernald, and the technical award winner is Jacob Steck. We're also presenting the Donegal Arts Association Award. Last summer, the Donegal School District employees produced a musical to raise money for a scholarship, celebrating the importance of the arts continuing in our schools and communities.
This year, a $3,000 cash award is presented to a senior who is planning to attend an accredited institution of higher learning or art school, college, trade, technical, etc., to pursue the study of performing or visual arts in drama, music, dance, visual, or graphic arts, or have made a significant contribution to a Donegal High School arts program. The winner is Ellen Grosh.
Congratulations. The Donegal Foundation M. Susan Foley Anderson Scholarship. Mrs. Foley Anderson was an art teacher in the Donegal School District. This scholarship, created in her memory, is available to a student interested in pursuing post-secondary education, primarily in an art-related discipline and secondarily in elementary education. The recipient is Aubrey Brown. Congratulations. The Donegal Foundation Ethel M. Broski Music Scholarship. This scholarship was established by the Mountjoy Business and Professional Women and is now managed by the Donegal Foundation. Mrs. Broski was a charter member of the Mountjoy Business and Professional Women in 1955 and a lifelong member. This scholarship in her memory is available to a female student in the graduating class who will enter a field of study that in some way encompasses music at an accredited post-secondary institution. The amount of this scholarship is $1,000. The winner is Amanda Peters. Congratulations. At this time, I would invite Mrs. Sharon Boyer, Mrs. Rebecca Luckenbaugh, and Mrs. Carol Whitman to the podium to present the Kathleen A. Huffnagel Memorial Scholarship in honor of their sister.
Kathleen A. Huffnagel was a graduate of Donegal High School and went on to earn an A.B. degree in English at Elizabethtown College. She returned to Donegal High School to share her love of the English language with her students.
This $500 award is presented by her family to a graduating senior who will be pursuing a degree in English education, journalism, library sciences, or communications.
The recipient is Alice Fernald.
The Madeline G. McDaniel Memorial Award. This award is given in honor and memory of Madeline McDaniel, who was the grandmother of Morgan and Abigail Lay. Morgan and Abigail graduated in 1994 and finished 3rd and 4th respectively in their class. This award is to be presented to the senior who has the 3rd highest grade point average in the graduating class. The recipient is Andrew Erb. Congratulations. I would invite Mrs. Pam Kaler to the podium. Mrs. Kaler will present our final award, the J. M. Kaler Memorial Scholarship.
The J. Kaler Memorial Scholarship is presented in memory of J. Kaler, who taught 4th grade at Riverview Elementary School for 31 years. Mr. Kaler also had a love for teaching tennis, and he was an assistant coach for the girls' tennis team for 11 years. He stressed the importance of doing your best each time you walk on the court. This scholarship is given to a member of the Donegal girls' tennis team who plans to pursue a postgraduate degree for a minimum of 2 years. The recipient should possess the following qualities: strong work ethic, commitment, and good sportsmanship. The award is $3,000. As an assistant coach for the girls' team, I saw firsthand the dedication and work ethic of the award winner. It is my honor to present the scholarship award to Sophie May.
Congratulations. Thank you, Mrs. Kaler. Mr. Overlander, Dr. Lausch. school board members, faculty members, parents, relatives, and honored guests. At this time, it is my great privilege to present to you the class of 2018. As I begin my presentation, I would like to recognize 4 groups who've been instrumental in preparing our school and our graduates for this evening. Please hold your applause. First and foremost, my faculty and the faculty of the Donegal School District for all you have done to teach, to guide, to mentor, and to promote our graduates. Second, my secretary, Mrs. Tina Mag, and the high school office staff for their efforts in preparing and organizing the details for tonight's program. Third, Mr. Morgan Taylor and the entire Donegal School District maintenance and custodial crew who have worked tirelessly to prepare this facility for this evening. And last, but certainly not least, the high school administrative team, Associate Principal Mr. John Haldeman, Athletic Director Dr. Ronald Kennedy. I'm pleased in that there is not a finer administrative staff anywhere. Please give them a round of applause. This year's class is the 64th class to graduate from Donegal High School. Many of you were born in 1999 and 2000. The world is very different from what it was then. Many of you have parents who graduated from this school in the 90s. They too wore green and white. That makes all of you something very special. To the class of 2018, be proud of what you have done and what you have meant to our school. As I gathered my thoughts for tonight's program and reflected on the class of 2018, I thought of what you've learned. You've learned what it means to be an Indian, and you have spent your 4 years as part of the tribe. Let us just reflect on that idea, what it means to be an Indian. It means you can hear the student section a mile away. It means Monday is Class Color Day, Tuesday Tourist Day, Wednesday USA Day, and Friday is Green and White Day, the best day of the year. It means your ears ring for 30 minutes after the homecoming pep rally. It means you understand what Veterans Day is all about. It means the Donegal High School Christmas concert is the real start of the holiday season. It means you look forward to the talent show more than Christmas morning. It means you can't wait to get to the cafeteria on Chicken Bowl Day. It means that this year you were enchanted by the fairy tale Beauty and the Beast. It means the senior parade is better than any parade on New Year's Day. And tonight you will graduate together on this stage. This spring I attended a conference at Penn State University and had the chance to hear a presentation by former Penn State football coach Bill O'Brien. He started his presentation with this quote from President Franklin D. Roosevelt: "People acting together as a group can accomplish things which no individual acting alone could ever hope to bring about." That quote really said something to me. Coach O'Brien led the Penn State football program in its darkest hour. We never know how a school year will turn out, but we all experience it together. There will be exhilarating highs and devastating lows, long days and short nights, outstanding accomplishments and tragic defeats. One thing is certain: we will all go through it together. Every student, every teacher, every member of our school's community. In the words from High School Musical, we're all in this together. Every year I make this point. Leaving Donegal High School is a two-way street. You leave with us a part of you. And in return, it is my hope and my belief that you will take a part of us with you. I offer to you my heartfelt congratulations. Dr. Lausch, I would like to present to you the members of the Donegal High School class of 2018 as candidates for graduation.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. Before I begin, I would like to, like Mr. Felix did, recognize a few groups of individuals. The first group are some people who donate and dedicate their time to this district, and they're our school board members. With us this evening are Mr. Eric Beck, Mrs. Linda Good, Mr. Timothy Markovitz, Mr. Ronald Melleby, Mr. Patrick Mitchell, Mr. Oliver Overlander, Mrs. Deborah Sturgis, and Mr. Stephen Tregay. Let's give them a round of applause, please. In addition, this evening we have nearly 100 members of our staff participating in commencement. This is a testament to the dedication of our students of our staff here in Donegal. Would all current staff members, whether you're seated out here on the floor or up in the stands, please stand and be recognized. Further dedication to these students is evident by the fact that we have every year retired members of the faculty come back. We have several retired teachers and administrators here this evening who have returned to participate in commencement. Would all retired staff members who came back to participate this evening please stand to be recognized? Final group I want to recognize are a group that has some special things happening this evening, because not only are they an employee or a board member here, but they have a child seated down in this row in here. So I'd just like to read each employee's name and their child who's graduating this evening. We have Judy Barber and her daughter Brenna, Eric and Marnia Beck and their son Shane, John Bear and his son Brooks, Jody Caponelli and her son Aiden, Deanne Eby and her son Dakota, Renee Flory and her son Cole, Susan Lawrence, her daughter Katrina, Chris and Julie Miller and their daughter Grace, Ollie Overlander and his daughter Rachel, and finally Lorianne Walmer and her daughter Jamie. Congratulations. I'm going to take a few minutes now to address just you. So in the days leading up to today, and probably in the days following, you're sure to receive some cards that have some fancy positive messages like follow your dreams and reach for the stars, and you can achieve anything you set your mind to. I don't mean to burst your bubble. They're really nice sentiments, but they're just words on a page. Words without your commitment, your dedication, and your hard work are hollow and mean nothing. If you truly want to follow your dreams, reach for the stars, and achieve anything you set your mind to, you actually have to put in the time and the effort to attain those goals. And believe it or not, that might mean you might fail once in a while, and that's okay. Over the past few years, our society has kind of changed to a point where it's commonplace to blame others if you don't attain your own personal goals, instead of taking responsibility for your own choices and actions. If you truly want to be successful in life and change the world, which we believe each and every one of you are capable of doing, be bold in your choices, accept responsibility for the outcome, and even when that outcome is failure, own it. That being said, I don't want any of you to succumb to another trend in our society, being unkind to others. Every day, unfortunately, I read and see children and adults alike stating, texting, tweeting, snapping, posting, Instagramming unkind words, and they think nothing of it. Please don't be that person that hides behind a screen and is unkind, or someone who relentlessly pursues their goals in spite of who you harm along the way. Be the person that loves your friends, your family, your coworker, your neighbor, your strangers that you encounter. In a 2013 commencement speech at Syracuse University, George Saunders, an American writer, said, "Do all the other things, the ambitious things, travel, get rich, get famous, innovate, lead, fall in love, make and lose your fortune. But as you do, to the extent that you can, err in the direction of kindness." Good advice. Now here's the best news for all of you. Not that I'm done. I got a little more. You already have a head start, because you're an Indian. And if you remember nothing else about anything that anyone else has said this evening, I want you to remember this. Who you are is more important than what you do. As I've said over and over again to anybody who will listen to me, Donegal students are the best. The foundation you've built here in this community will assist you in achieving future successes. So I want to thank you for the experiences you've given us this year and offer you my sincerest congratulations to this most excellent class of 2018. Congratulations to you. I do have one more thing I want to say. Mr. Overlander, by the powers vested in me as a commissioned officer in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby declare before everyone in this stadium that these members of the Donegal High School class of 2018 have met or exceeded all the requirements of the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Board of School Directors of the Donegal School District to become recipients of a high school diploma. It's with great pride that I announce the class of 2018 is ready to graduate.
At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. Announcing the graduates will be Senior Class President Andrew Erb and Student Council President Rachel Overlander. As we move into position, the diplomas will be presented by Mr. Oliver Overlander, President of the Donegal School Board.
One too. Alice Dawn Fernald. Ellen Hope Grosh. Taylor Sage Altice. Blake Mackenzie Anderson. Cameron David Arntz. Madison Brianna Ament. Naomi Gabriela Avila. Brenna Colleen Barber. Brooks William Bear. Patrick Thomas Bowden. Shane Craig Beck. Christine Ann Becker. Kyle Mark Berry.
Elizabeth Samantha Billman. Kyle Joseph Bixler. Alora Shannon Bohan. Madison Bree Boyles. Skylar Ian Bradley Chenault. Hannah Marie Breedlove. Jasmine Kaylee Brelia. Joshua Anthony Brommer. Aubrey Mare Brown.
Jared Ryan Brown. John Scott Brown. Leah Joanne Brubaker. Peter Grant Brubaker. Casey May Buchmoyer. Ryan Scott Buckius. Silas Judson Buckwalter. Nicholas Jacob Burns. Roberto Carlos Bustamante. Solomon Michael Campbell. Desiree May Carnes. Joshua Robert Crawford. Stephen Cretella Jr. Nicholas Genevieve Cully. Colby Ashton Durr. Carly May Diffenderfer.
Tito Dueño Jr. Jonathan Henry Dukeman. Dakota David Eby. Siler Holcomb Edwards. William Eugene Eady. Cameron August Ellis. Andrew Philip Randall Erb. Michael Andrew Farmer Jr. Matthew Sheridan Fasig. Timothy John Ferruza. Kobe Shane Fisher. Alexandra Flores. Cole Ryan Flory. Jared Taylor Ford. Mariah Lane Forey. Lauren Amber Fox. Adrian Sabina Fry. Isabella Alexis Garcia. Charlotte Ann Garner. Carly Suzanne Garrett. Carissa Ann Gasper. Kayla Elizabeth Gasper. Elizabeth Leanne Gerhart. Brandon Andrew Glick. Nicole Janelle Gockley. Dimitri Armand Gonzalez. Stephanie Leanne Good. Haley Elizabeth Grosh.
Michelle Renee Goulas. Nicholas Ryan Harsh. Kiana Monet Harvey. Taylor Corinne Hauk. David James Havice. Anna Nicole Hallbaker. Sky Mackenzie Hemming. Leslie Hernandez Castro. Devin Charles Herr. Jarrett Kenneth Herr. Liam Alexander Hershey. Eli Clayton Hess. Kyle Jeffrey Hess. Peyton Gabrielle Hornick. Connor James Horst. Elijah Roy Horst. Dylan Lee Hottenstein.
Dale Wolfsis Hauser. Emma Adair Hudson. Kristen Michael Hines. Abdallah Talat Ibrahim. Tyler Ray James. Joseph William Johns. Nicholas Ryan Jordan. William Tyler Knopf. Nicholas Leroy Kettner. Cheyenne Ray Kleindens. Stacy Lee Nyer. Tanner John Kohler. Savannah Grace Kalenda. Jessica Marie Kashiba. Alyssa Nadine Krimmel. Jasmine Amber Crodell. Cameron Ryan Kurtz. Austin Ray Laver. Katrina Marie Lawrence. Olivia Eve Lachine. Alexis Michelle Lead. Preston Kyle LaRue. Caitlin Nicole Lawn. Nathan Jordan Lopez. Kylie Amber Lorio. Peyton Jefferson Luft. Sierra Michelle Lutman.
Michael Scott Lyons Jr. Sylvia Angelica Maciel Sanchez. McKenna John Madar. Dawson Grant Magar. Dominic Joseph Mattis. Ashley Ann Maxwell. Sophie Rachel May. Taylor Nicole McAleer. Michaela Monique McLean. Talik Takal Medina. Andrew Melville. Joshua Matthew Metzger. Alyssa Brayley Miller. Gabriel Shadid Miller. Grace Melissa Miller. Samantha Blair Miller. Brandon Thomas Mull. Camille Grace Morrison. Logan Arville Morrison. Brittany Ange Kasinga Mukenbi. Kayla Marie Murrin. Nathan Dumlowensko Nakube.
Devin Lerone Neal. Curry Swain Newman. Nathaniel Robert Nemo.
Julianne Kelly Nolan.
Dylan Christian Oberholzer. Kyra Paige Oweiler. Destiny Marie Ortiz. Hector Eusebio Ortiz. Abigail Rose Oster. Rachel Ann Overlander. Josiah Lee Perez. Amanda Jane Peters. Lauren Elizabeth Redkay. Dwight Anthony Reed. Corey Michael Rainier.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. Dwight, it's great to see you, buddy.
Ian Todd Rainier. Haley J. Ripamonti. Alex Tobias Rivera. Brandon Jesus Rivera. Tyler Kenneth Rupp. Amy Patricia Ryan. Brooke Marie Souter. Mason Lee Souter. Lauren Renee Schatz. Joseph Michael Wood Schaefer. Dakota Sean Schoaf. Elijah Kane Shaw. Sydney Sue Skirball. Erin Rose Slattery. Erin Bennington Smith. Joseph Daniel Smith. Alexander Carl Snyder. Tristan Shane Spenla. Cassie Joe Stauffer. Luke Thomas Stauffer. Jacob Matthew Steck. Isabel Nicole Steele. Kyrian Bishop Stevens. Zachariah Harrington Stiver. Molly Talon Stowe. Caitlin Ann Stout. Cassidy Ray Stout.
Sophie Grace Stoviak. Andrew David Stwally. Rachel Kirsten Steins. Elijah Dayton Swanigan. Avery Mack Thomas. Jesse Ray Thomas. Tyler James Thompson. Alana M. Tipping. Tyler Christian Trigg. Destiny Marie Turek. Connor Quinn Updegraff. Aiden Shane Vardy. Giovanni Luis Vasquez. Richard Frank Velez. Brianna Michelle Wagner. Tyler Burns Wagner. Avery James Walker. Alexis K. Wallace. Jamie Lynn Walmer. Ivan James Wenger. Grace Claire Wheeler. Brise Ramon Damon Whitfield.
Maya Elaine Willing. Katie Lynn Whitmer. Megan Whitmer. Abigail Rose Yoder. Caleb Aaron Yoder. Dylan Michael Zook. Logan Elijah Zug. Justin Anthony Bear. Tyler Rain Ebersol.
At this time, I will ask all of the graduates to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to once again introduce Senior Class President Andrew Erb for the response of the class of 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the class, I proudly present to you the 2018 graduates of Donegal High School.
I would like all of you to please stand at this time and join the class and the chorus in the singing of the Donegal High School alma mater. The words are in your program, and at the conclusion of the alma mater, I'll ask the graduates to remain standing as the faculty moves into position to form a receiving line to applaud our graduates. Mrs. Catterbaum? Please remain standing. The faculty will move into position. Mr. Sellers.